What's up guys, Becky here, and today we are going to do my 3 favorite exercises to correct rounded shoulders. So if you want to improve your posture, get out of shoulder pain, check this one out. You won't need any equipment, and let's get started. So we are going to get started lying down on our side, and we're going to do a little mobility exercise first to open up those shoulders. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your top knee and you're going to rest it down on the floor, and you can take your top arm and you can hold it down on your knee, or you can just cradle your head like so. All right. So the reason why we have that top knee resting on the ground is to keep your pelvis stable so we can mobilize through the thoracic spine. All right. So you're going to reach your arm forward and you're going to bend at the elbow and take it back behind you. So we call these open books. You're going to reach forward and you're going to reach back behind you. And this really helps to open up that front capsule of the shoulder and really helps you to mobilize and move your rib cage. So coming back behind you. Now with your head, you're actually going to take your gaze with your hand. So watch your hand as you do this. And with your breath, you want to make sure that you're breathing. So I like to exhale as I go behind me and inhale as I come forward. So exhale and inhale. Good. And create a little bit of stability in your core, so a little belly to spine. And you're going to reach that hand forward and you're going to reach that hand back behind you. So we're really starting to encourage movement through the rib cage and letting that arm bone open up across the front of the shoulder. Awesome. So in terms of reps, you want to do this maybe 10, 15 repetitions, but don't waste your time counting reps, because really it's about the quality of the movement more than the quantity of the reps. So you really just want to feel it out, focus on your breath, and really be in your body during these exercises. So rather than just counting out 1, 2, 3 through to 15, I really want you to just focus on the opening of the shoulder, the sliding across the ribs, and the sensations that you feel in your body. So get out of your head and get into your body, essentially, is what I'm saying here. And now we're just going to take our arm and sweep it around. So just imagine that you're tracing a big hula hoop, or your hand is the arm on a clock and you're circling around. And this just helps to open up the arm bone in the socket. And you can play with different hand positions, palm up, palm down, whatever feels good for you. And again, it's not about a certain amount of repetitions. It's really about just feeling that movement and focusing on your breath. That's big. And we're going to circle the other way. So just circling around. And you want to be doing these exercises at least once a day. That's really going to make a big difference in unrounding your shoulders. But honestly, if you work at a desk, or if you have a long commute, or we've got a lot of work to do, then you can really get on the floor and do this 3 times a day. But once a day, as long as you can be consistent, is still going to make a big difference. So if you didn't switch directions, I did. So make sure you switch directions and you go both ways. And then you can plant that hand down, and we're gonna flip it right on over to the other side. So the best way to do this is just spin around, come on down to the other side. You can cradle your head, the bottom leg stretches out, the top leg rests on the floor. If that doesn't feel good, you can put that top leg on top of a yoga block. You can put your hand here and let your head hang down. It's totally up to you and your comfort level. You wanna be comfy while you're doing these exercises, because you're gonna be here doing them a while. So you reach that arm forward, and you're gonna come back behind you, following your fingertips with your gaze. So right away in my own body, I'm so much tighter on the right side. You can see my knee wanting to lift. So really think about keeping that knee grounded down. Reaching forward, following the fingers with your gaze. It's a little hug of the belly that's going to help you stay stable. You're just trying to open up through that anterior capsule of the shoulder. So the front of the shoulder, sliding across the rib cage. Making sure you're breathing, inhales and exhales. And really feeling this movement. Awesome. So when you've done your 10 to 15 repetitions, and again, we're not counting, we're really just feeling the movement, getting into our body, start to make some big circles. And make this free-flowing But you do want to think about a degree of lengthening in the arm. So you can really imagine like you're tracing around a big clock or tracing around a hula hoop. All right, so we're really not flopping our arm around unintentionally. Everything in Pilates is intentional. And the best way to fix your rounded shoulders is to be intentional, because then you're really going to figure out what positions feel the best in your body. So we're gonna reverse direction. We'll go the other way, circling around, really trying to open up the anterior capsule of that shoulder. Awesome, 2 more big circles. 1 more. Fabulous, okay. So the next 2 exercises are actually done down on your tummy. And I always like to say that babies hate doing tummy time, but they need to do it because it's important. It's the same for adults. We all need tummy time, right? We spend so much time in flexion. It's a good way to get back into extension. So these 2 exercises, you're gonna actually have your forehead right down. And I'm gonna keep my forehead up just to show you the movement, and then I will demo with my forehead down. So you want your neck in neutral. That's why we rest our forehead. You're gonna push your hips and pubic bone into the floor. So you're actually lifting up your tummy here, connected to the core. The feet are grounded into the ground. And what we're going to do is start off just reaching the arms up and sliding them down. So it's like you're making snow angels here, okay? So you're reaching those arms up and you're sliding them down. All right, reaching up, sliding down. I'm gonna show you a few reps with my head down. Reaching up, sliding down. Reaching up, sliding down. And it's important to remember, you want to keep a neutral spine here, so flat through your lower back. Reaching the arms up, sliding them down. And keep your shoulders out of your ears. Reaching up, sliding down. All right, so once again, 10 to 15 repetitions. Feel those shoulder blades working on your back, coming up and coming down. Now you're gonna rest your forehead down for the next one again. Lift your thumbs up and set them down. Lift them up and set them down. So this one can feel quite difficult. You wanna draw your shoulders away from the ears, lift them up, set them down. So you're really gonna feel those back shoulder blades sliding into your back pockets. We lift and we lower, and rest your forehead down to keep your neck in neutral. You lift and you lower, and you lift and you lower. And you're gonna continue those 2 exercises for your 10 to 15 repetitions, but I wanna give you another option here. So if lying on your tummy is not feeling good for you, you can always sit up against a wall or stand against a wall. Put your arms onto the wall, tuck your chin, close your ribs, reach those arms up to the ceiling and come back down. Notice it's the exact same movement. Good. It might feel harder to connect your arms to the wall, and that's because your arms are they're really going against gravity here as you come up and down. So see if you can keep that rib cage sliding into your hips as you come up and come down. You will feel the muscles on your back, which is really gonna help fix those rounded shoulders, taking you out of the front body. And this is great if you have shoulder pain. It's great if I just want to improve your posture. And then the next exercise, your arms will be in front, you reach up and you come back down, keeping those shoulders away from your ears. A lot of times when we come up, we flare our rib cage. So I want you to think about keeping those ribs closed as the arms come up and they come back down. Really, really good job. 10 to 15 repetitions is all you need. And you might notice right away your back feels better. You feel a little more open and balanced in your spine. And that is how you will fix your rounded shoulders. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Let me know what you want to see next time. I'm making new videos every week, and I'd love to make one just for you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.